Hey, what's up guys? Alto's adventure was a massive hit on both Android and iOS, and still has a huge audience despite coming out over 3 years ago. Fast forward to the sequel. Though it has been on iOS for a while, it has just become available on Android. I'm Will for GSM Arena, and let's take a look at Alto's Odyssey. Alto's Odyssey is a sandboarding game from Team Alto, a 2D side-scroller with some platforming elements. As the game itself, it's simple fun, but what really makes it stand out and what keeps me coming back is the beautiful and relaxing atmosphere. Alto's Odyssey uses a constantly changing time and weather system that provides the backdrop of the gameplay. Depending on the point of the cycle, you'll either see a bright sun or clouds and rain. After sunset, the sky will be dominated by the moon and stars, and sometimes the area will be hit by a ferocious sandstorm that turns everything a dark and bloody red. All of these effects directly change the lighting and the gameplay. It really feels like a living, breathing world, but at the same time, it's like you're inside of a Disney animation, thanks to Team Alto's cel-shaded graphics and sandwiched, moving layers of scenery. It's not only the sky that is changing. The game introduces 3 different types of landscapes, called biomes, each with its own art and obstacles. As you progress further through a run, you'll naturally travel from biome to biome, or you can eventually choose a different one from the home screen. The audio design is also well done. You can hear the chirping birds, the rain, the wind, and the thunder, but nothing is too over the top, and sound effects from the gameplay are pretty minimal. At center stage is the excellent soundtrack, which gives the game a nice, relaxing vibe. Story-wise, there isn't much to say about Alto's Odyssey. Basically, you get sort of an Indiana Jones or The Mummy sort of vibe. You see desert sands, traveling hot air balloons, ancient ruins, and hidden oases, but there's no dialogue or lore to encounter. For the gameplay itself, you take on the role of Alto, or another of his ragtag group of boarders, and you set out to ride and explore the landscape, landing tricks, jumping chasms, and collecting gold coins. It's part of the endless runner genre. As long as you don't screw up, the game will continue indefinitely, generating more obstacles and layouts as you go. The controls are quite simple. You tap the screen to jump, and hold down your finger to rotate for a backflip. It's all about timing your jumps and interacting with the obstacles to chain combos and rack up points. Odyssey introduces 2 new moves, the wall ride and wall jump. Hold your finger down when you're next to a large rock, and you will launch up from the ground, or drift down it if you're already airborne. It's an interesting new mechanic that opens up a lot of combos, though with only one context-sensitive button, it can be tricky. It's easy to mistime a mid-air wall ride, start backflipping instead, and end up landing on your head. Though it is casual, you can't just snooze your way through this game. You're generally expected to constantly perform tricks, as after each one you get a speed boost. Otherwise, your speed will slow to a crawl. You won't be able to jump across chasms, or you could get caught by an angry lemur. As the pressure and speed builds up, it can be easy to make a mistake, especially if it's dark out. Once you die, you can either restart the run from the beginning, or revive your character in the same spot. The latter requires either spending gold coins or watching an advertisement. It's nice that Team Alto doesn't push the ads on you, and if you do encounter one, they're usually easy to skip. Progression through the game is locked behind golden coins and your player level. To level up, you have to complete 3 goals, which usually involve landing certain tricks or encountering specific obstacles. Every 10 levels, you unlock a new boarder from Alto's crew, each with his or her own unique strengths. You can also buy them with cold hard cash. There's also an in-game shop which offers new equipment and upgrades for your adventurers. Some of the transactions are with gold, and others you can buy with real money. I like this game, but I do have a few small complaints. For one, there doesn't seem to be a reason to build up trick points, except for completing a specific goal. And there's no option for receiving new goals mid-run, which sort of supports dying on purpose and ending the run to get the next level's assignment. Sometimes the one-button controls really make combinations of backflipping and wall riding difficult. And the game can get really dark if there's a sandstorm at night. If you're playing in sunlight outside, good luck trying to see anything. But despite these small nitpicks, I really do enjoy Alto's Odyssey. It's a beautiful, fun, and relaxing game, pretty casual, and now that it's available for everyone, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's free to download from the Google Play Store, and there's a link down in the description too. Thanks for watching guys, and see you on the next one.